In tandem with this new area list, we're also releasing level cap from 88 to 93. Okay, so on the VOD that I was talking about, it was I did say up to 90. But I think the part that got muted, I did say we might get the next tier also. We might get 93 because my train of thought on why they go 93 was they plan to make it so that it's the same clan battle from other servers. They want to sync the level 93 with the other clan battle, because on clan battle 1 and clan battle 2 we have been always one tier behind. So I have a feeling what's causing that issue is because we're one tier behind. It might offset some calculations, like what are the expected damage for this team. Maybe because we didn't have the next tier, maybe because of that we were damaging more, question mark, or that shouldn't be really the case. I don't think so. But the issue on that one is it's making them redo the expected damage for each team, kind of like, because they probably have figured it out across like Thai, China, Japan servers, right? Out of all those servers, they should have figured out already the limits of what the highest maximum damage could the team do. By syncing us with the same clan battle, as other servers, this would reduce the burden on them, like trying to redo the calculations. It's like, oh crap, okay, this team is expected to have this much damage, so if they do more than that damage, then they're gotta be hacking. That's probably one of the reasons, in my opinion. That's one of the reasons why Clan Battle 2 was such a mess. Clan Battle 1 probably didn't really they were probably lenient on that, and then they're like, once they got to use the Clan Battle 1 tool for, you know, damage like detection or whatever that is, then maybe they use that same kind of idea on Clan Battle 2, but then, you know, maybe it was more strict or something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure 100%, but that is one possibility, right? And that's also one of the reasons why they're slowing down the Princess Connect things, because I feel like they are also trying to match, they're trying to slow down the banners so that we are gonna match the banners and the clan battles. I honestly don't think we're gonna get any faster than what the other previous servers have done, because if for example they speed up the banners, that would unlock like new units before like a specific clan battle. So for example, maybe Summer Kyaru would be one clan battle earlier, and that might cause some issues with the balancing. That's how I kind of see it, actually. Because the way they balance the clan battles is like they are expecting these specific units to be available for this specific clan battle. So if for example Summer Kyaru comes out earlier, then that's gonna be an issue, right? Like they're not, you know, that would probably make them have to deal with the expected damage, because the way they are doing this, right, they're not even taking the data of how the battle went. They're just taking the results. How much did each unit damage, and what's the total damage, right? That's all they're doing. So how can you verify whether something was hacked a hacked client or not, other than putting anti-cheat. But then, you know, what if there was no anti-cheat? They didn't implement anti-cheat maybe until later down the road. The thing is, since CB and JP always happens at the end of the month, and we still not get the correct units for the right CBs. No, right now we have the right units at the same at the right, because let's see right now, at least for Clan Battle 3, right? For Clan Battle 3, we talking smack about precon pacing. Yeah, I'm talking about from Crunchyroll's perspective, why they are doing the way they are doing right now. And it is to reduce the burden on them trying to figure out like the optimal damage on things, because there's no they won't know the optimal damage for each like team, you know, without just, I mean, they could by using like, you know, the data from the other servers, but if there's discrepancy, then that's gonna cause some issues. All right, let's see. So let's see. Let's see. Clan Battle for May is when Misato is added, right? But that's probably some things that they probably realized on the previous 2 Clan Battle. So they're probably just gonna go with the same pace as the other previous servers. Summer Carrots comes at the end of the month. If we follow JP, we will not have her for mid-month CB if our CBs. I'm pretty sure 88 to 93 is not the same pace. It's not the same pace. It's the fact that Clan Battle 3 had 93. See, this was Clan Battle 3. This was Clan Battle 3. They had 93. This reduces the amount of burden for them to figure out like what is the optimal damage, right? They probably did on Clan Battle 2. They probably did their own. They're like, oh yeah, let's try to figure out what's the optimal damage for these units. And then, you know, Boomer Hands Crunchyroll probably thought like, oh, you know, this team can only do this much damage, and then that's why they're like, okay, everyone that did this much damage, don't count their scores. That's what happened on this Clan Battle. The Clan Battle 2. On Clan Battle 2, because on Clan Battle 2 we had level 80. On Clan Battle 2 we had what was it? Level 88. Is that right? Was it level 88? Okay, March? Hold up, let me see. Did we have level 88? April was the... Yeah, level... No. Yeah, we... Let's see... Wait, which one is their 3rd clan battle? Let me count it. Hold up, 1 second. Their 3rd clan battle was April. Wait a minute. Okay, hold up. Oh god, no. In clan battle in June. Their 3rd clan battle is June, huh? It was April. Wait. No, wait, this is joint battle. Oh yeah. Okay, this is the joint. No. Yeah, this was the beta. Sorry, the 320. This one was the first. So this was the first one, and then the second one had level 88. Wait, okay, so they had that information already. Wait, on level... What was the level cap on CB2? Was it 88? Trying to figure out right now. 85? Was it 85? Okay, that's why. Yeah, okay. See, Clan Battle 2 on JP, they had level 88. Yeah, this right. Okay. My train of thought is back now. Okay, yeah. So, Clan Battle 2 for JP was 88. And so this 85 to 88, I mean, maybe there's some that worked properly, maybe there's some that didn't. But because they don't have the data of like, okay, we have to redo the data. That's how I'm kind of seeing it, because we have to redo the data. So now they you know, you got some scuff damages and shit like that. It does make a difference, yeah. And but the thing is, like, I don't know what did they have. JP had 8.5. Oh, they had, okay, that's okay, this one. Yeah, 8.3 and 8.5 is actually huge. It actually is pretty huge, and so that's why, that's the thing, right? They don't have the data of it, so they have to redo the data. And that's how I actually see why they chose to do this 93. It's so that they can just copy the data of the expected damages from the previous clan battles. Yeah. So now on Clan Battle 3, this is Clan Battle 3, we are synced with JP and stuff. So now, they're not gonna be, they can just use whatever the data that they from the other servers. Like, okay, these were like how much the other people damaged, and it saves them the burden to redo the damage expectations for each like team, because there's so much. If you think about it, there's so much that they have to redo. And I have a feeling, you know, Boomer Hands, CR, imagine trying to outdo people who spend 24 hours, not 24 hours, maybe 20 hours or something, 24 hours a day, right? Like min-maxing, and it's probably with like the knowledge of just, you know, gamers out there. Crunchyroll's like, these guys are hacking. They're damaging more than what our expected damage is. Okay, but at the end of the day, that's just my theory, how they're doing it, because of how fucking stupid. Okay, I gotta blame Cygames on this one. You guys suck dick on Cygames. I love Cygames. Let's be real here. Cygames is the one that made this mess, right? Because why the fuck do you have a competitive PvP, right? PvP clan battle, guild versus whatever, everyone else, right? And not have it record real time each action that they do, right? It's one thing to if it's just pure PvE, like, who the fuck cares? Like, you send me the data that you dealt 999,000 damage. Alright, good job, bro. You did good. But you know, whenever there's competition that's involved, you gotta be really secure on your data. You can't just trust the client to say, oh yeah, dude, I deal this much damage, easy peasy, I one shot the boss, right? Obviously those, some of those are like too obvious, right? But at the same time, dude, you just can't trust those that damage. Rollback netcode. Okay. you guys just heard rollback netcode and you immediately think that's the real that's the real answer for everything. No, this one doesn't. This one is just a relation between, it's not PvP, it's not the live PvP, so you don't really need like that rollback netcode. Rollback netcode is because there's two clients that are interacting with each other, and then who's like the proper, who would deal the proper like network whatever interaction, right? But this is just you and like an AI, and this AI is, as you can say, you can tell it's client side, like, so you don't need like this rollback netcode or whatever. You just need to make sure to log whatever action they make, and you need to be able to replicate that if you execute that same everything, and everything should be so instead of just sending the data of like, hey, this is how much I damage, this is how much I damage, this is how much I damage. So now you as a teacher, you're like doubting people. Now you have to doubt people, right? But if instead what you do is like, hey, these are my stats at the beginning of the batch, you gave me a seed number, this RNG seed number, because there's always an RNG seed number that gets generated to create some randomness on the battles, right? You gave me this RNG seed number, these are my stats at the beginning, and this is exactly how I played the battle. This is like, at time 0.05 seconds I use this skill, and at time 0.05 seconds 10 seconds I use this skill, right? It's getting all those details and then sending it. Would then, now the teacher is gonna be like, which is Cygames or Crunchyroll or whoever, the server, right? They're gonna be like, okay, you did this, and it's okay, it matches the damage that you did. Okay, good job. You did not cheat, right? But again, implementing something like that though is pretty huge undertake, because whenever you're making games, and especially with network involved, you have to design the game with network in mind. So that's actually, and this is why I am blaming this stupid thing on Cygames, right? Cygames, I don't understand. You decided to put competitive thing on it, but then you didn't design your game to support netcode so that like it's gonna be secure. No, you just blindly trust the client, which is so stupid. And now they have to suffer, because now they have to figure out how the fuck did this guy did this much damage with using those teams. Now they have to keep replicating it on the normal like person basis, right? Yeah, this I tell you, as much as I love Cygames, and I think they're great and all, I think they're really generous publisher, developer. Did you on Princess Connect, you kind of dropped the ball on this one, right? Like, where's the anti-cheat, right? Like, come on, bro. because you don't have anti-cheat, now you're doubting every player that's playing honestly, and then you're removing their scores because you're like, well, okay, in this scenario you're supposed to only get this much score, I I don't believe that you did that. You did that, but then you're like, dude, I clearly did that without any cheats. Yeah. We wouldn't have been in this situation if it was built from the right from the ground up. So, in my opinion though, the reason why they did this level 93 is expected so that it's not gonna happen. The shenanigans that happened on Clan Battle 2 is not gonna happen again. That's my that's how I kind of understand it. And it sucks for people, but at least it syncs us up with everyone else. Don't know much about Cygames mobiles. Do they have competitive aspect? Granblue Fantasy has oh man, Granblue Fantasy has this called Unite and Fight, but this one, the thing is, this game is entirely browser based, so every action you do is communicated through the browser, right? It's communicated online, so every time you attack, it's communicated online. So there's really no way to cheat on Granblue. There's almost no way to cheat, really. I mean, technically, there are some people that you know, they do dual boxing, quote unquote, where they manage to kind of speed up the action process by having two, because it's a browser game. You can have two things at once. You can have two instances of the same thing, right? And you can do one thing. I mean, obviously, it's not gonna obviously what this is gonna do is it's not really gonna you're not gonna be able to cheat like anything in particular or skip something, but it makes the animation faster, which in return, the thing is, in Granblue Fantasy, you freaking farm, you just try to farm as fast as you can. So canceling animation essentially by, you know, having two instances of the application, right? That's one thing, but honestly, people already know in Granblue Fantasy, you just grind as hard as you can. It's not there's really no secret formula on this one. You just grind as hard as you can, as fast as you can. They don't want to make the game PvP and add it last minute. Can you scroll up to release dates for CB and level caps? Okay, so the next CB on June, we will have level 98. We will have level 98 and then 5 places. They increased the level cap from 93 to 95, but then, you know, they also put level 98. And see, this is how they always do it. They do it 1 week before the clan battle. This one is very this one is just unusual. I personally think that they should have just released the level cap now rather than later. I think it's a pretty bad taste, but you know, honestly, they could have done the right thing. I understand why they did 93 before May, before May, right? I understand why before the third clan battle. I understand why they did level 93 and then rank 93, but they chose to be greedy. That's the issue. They could have released it now so people can start farming, but no, they chose to be greedy and release it 1 day before the clan battle to farm, so that people will refresh for competitive clan battle. So in my opinion, I understand the position of Crunchyroll, why they did this, but I also but I don't respect them because they did it 1 day before the clan battle. That is pretty shitty. So level 93 cap, understandable, because they don't want the freaking clan battle to shenanigans anymore. But doing it one day before, pretty shitty. You could have pushed the third clan battle into 1 week later, but instead you after 1 week later, after you increase the level cap. But no, they had to do it one day before, which let me see, actually. Let me try to understand why they chose Clan Battle 3 though to be released on that time. So the next clan battle is gonna be I think Zodiac. Is it was it Zodiac? Cancer, I think. Is it Cancer? Oh, yeah, it is Cancer. Dates. And wait, no, sorry, it's not Cancer. Sorry, what's the Zodiac signs? Right, dates. We are on Gemini. May 21 to June 22. It doesn't even match it, dude. We already did Taurus. See, they could have delayed it a little bit further too. I don't know what's the rush on it, but I have a feeling they felt the need to do rush. Okay, I'm trying to think on Crunchyroll's mind right now. Maybe they wanted to do the rush because people are saying they're bored. That's what I could think of. So they delayed it a little bit, so that, because like, oh, people are getting bored. We need to release clan battle as fast as like we can. Oh, but then they're like, oh, but then we don't want CB2 to happen again. The shenanigans on CB2. Okay, then let's release the cap one day before and make money. And then you see them like having these the money hands, like you see them like rubbing their hands together. Yes, let's get money off them. And they're gonna use this clan battle to gauge how many people are actually willing to refresh that hard to be in competitive clan battle. Pretty shitty, in my opinion. Still, obviously you can't please everyone, but Crunchyroll, come on, there's a better way to handle things, and that is being more transparent, right? But you know, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna admit, oh yeah, you know, we messed up on the calculations. Oh yeah, you know, this is how it works. Oh, but by the way, you know, if you guys didn't know, there's a reason why clan battle is monthly, and that is because every clan battle is based on the astrological signs, astrology signs, or the zodiac signs, or whatever that is. We did Aries, right? The sheep. Taurus, we just did that last clan battle, and then the next one is the double pigs, right? That would be Gemini. And you know, you're gonna see on the later down the road the next types as well.